Greetings and salutations, internet friends, and welcome back to another episode of the First Time Film Club. My name is Emily, the titular first timer. This is Matthew, my husband, Cinema Sherpa, and viewer submitted title, special Patreon live viewer submitted title. Here we go. Assessor of awful avian viewing, which is pretty apropos.
Yep. That is, yep.
For what we're doing tonight. That one was submitted by Motu, one of our amazing patrons. I said live. That's because we are currently, in the time of recording, watching this movie live with some of our patrons. If you are interested, check out the link in the description below to get more on our Patreon page. But for those of you who are new to the channel, first off, hello. I'm so happy you're here. What we're doing is watching our way through a very long list of movies that typically I've never seen, but that Matthew has. Mm-hmm. That being said, what are we watching tonight?
Tonight, we are watching it was the Patreon poll winner for the watch along. Mm-hmm. It is the 2010 horror classic, Birdemic. And as per usual, I'll only give you the name and title of the movie. You go in with what you already know about it. You let everybody know what you know. Then we watch it and discuss it. So, what do you know about Birdemic?
So, I can only assume that it's a movie about birds causing an epidemic level travesty of bird-based shenanigans ensue. I've never seen a trailer for this. The only thing that I've seen for this is the movie poster that I pulled to put on the poll. And when I clicked the Amazon link to pull the movie up, and there looks to be birds attacking people. So that.
All right.
Also, I know that it's supposed to be of The Room caliber. So now, is it really? That's a pretty tall order. We'll see if that's even feasible. So anyways, yeah, that's what I know. Anything else from you before we get into this?
The only other thing for first-time viewers, you'll probably see me with my phone in my hand during the movie, and that's because I'm taking notes on things I want to talk about after the movie. Other than that, I'm ready to watch.
Oh boy, I've got my adult beverage. I'm prepared. Let's do this. This is idyllic. They only bought the rights to one song, so they're just gonna play it.
How this is like
half
of a Dutch angle.
It's like, see if I notice anybody. Do I know any of these people?
I doubt you know anyone from this movie.
Is this a student film?
Nope.
Oh!
Hi.
Oh.
Here's the menu.
Thank you.
I'll be right back with you.
No, this is like an hour and a half movie.
I remember you now. You were my English class. Yeah, I sat 2 seats behind you.
You remember that far?
Yeah. What do you do?
Thank you, patrons,
And
for
a beautiful
choosing this
one,
movie.
too.
Can we please watch The Room instead?
Nope. I'm gonna go ahead and let you in on something. The budget for this movie is $10,000.
That seems like too much. Like, it seems like that $10,000 wasn't spent on the actual movie. This should be like a shot on an iPhone commercial, but like not shot on an iPhone. You know what I'm saying? $4.59. Good Lord, when the hell was this movie made? Is it set in the future? The past? Was this during the oil shortage? What's happening? And it's outside of time.
I love that a majority of this is just real-time traveling.
I was just gonna say, this is just like B-roll. We ain't even hit the plot yet. We don't even know who the hell he is.
What does it take to win your business today?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
We telemarketer.
Okay, I'll give you that and 50% discount. Can we close the deal today? Cut the big fish.
Yeah? How big was the sale?
$1 million.
Bullshit!
Awesome, man.
You said
Biggest sale of
50%.
my career.
What the fuck are you talking
I'm
about?
proud of you.
It was a $2 million sale. But in the last In the last 30 seconds of the call, he decided to give him $1 million off.
It's like $1 million.
No, stop.
Hey, it was nice running into you at Half Moon Bay.
Yeah, it was nice meeting you.
So, how's your day?
So
My day's
anyways,
going
how's
well.
your
How's
sex
yours?
life?
Wow, congratulations. I think you'll look great in those lingerie.
Thanks.
Creep.
So, how about dinner to celebrate your
Nothing,
success?
just...
See, it's killing me.
I know, man. What's with this weather?
Whoa!
Heat wave in winter? Hope you score with it,
Want
man.
nothing more right now.
Is that all you ever think about is sex?
Then Tommy Wiseau and the crew will show up
I
with
know,
the
just
ball.
with the football.
Wow, $20,000 for a 3 kilowatt solar panel?
Yes.
Had to look back now.
Where are you
Solar
gonna
panel.
Come, and I'll show you.
What is the squeaky sound? What is... This is unnecessary. You should have just jumped to them standing...
where we're
going to
This. install your
solar panel.
We need real-time traveling.
No, we don't.
Okay.
We need
Huh.
establishing
20,000,
shots.
huh?
Y'all.
Like, you're barely a quarter
I
of
know.
the way into the movie.
Is this necessary?
Yes. You have to establish the
They
restaurant.
shot the actual movie and they were like, it's only 15 minutes. We gotta do more. We gotta do...
Got all this
What is
B-roll.
it? Is the movie paused?
No. No, it didn't.
So why did you decide to go into sales?
I like sales. It fits my personality. Started out as a software engineer.
So how come you never made a pass at me in school?
Should have. I was too shy.
I want him to fall face forward on those
So what's your
chopsticks.
Any kids? Hang around with my best friends and go dancing at the clubs. Clubbing. And I like to spend time with Alex.
Go dancing at the clubs.
Alex.
The kids call it clubbing.
Oh.
Bitch, what? Bitch, what? Are those dragons? What the f is happening?
Birds, can't you tell?
Our board of directors has agreed to the acquisition for $1 billion.
Woo!
You guys have worked hard and you've all earned your stock option. Congratulations.
Yeah.
No, no. You will die.
I would die. Kumar, I'm sorry.
Guys, this is revolutionary green tech. Contingent upon agreement on our term sheets, we're gonna fund you.
Awesome.
You just had a black bar up there. That wasn't a presentation.
Did you not hear his pitch? The man is the greatest salesman alive.
So I want to know, did they get everybody's permission to put their wares in this movie?
Nope.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Oh, hey, birds! Birds! What?
No.
What?
My favorite.
I can't hear you over the ocean!
Look at these birds. I wonder how they died.
Stop! Don't touch it. It may be infectious.
What? Y'all know y'all could get a fake bird. Y'all know y'all could get a fake ass bird and just put it there.
Rod, Nat tells me that you are a very successful salesman. You know, I really like retirement. I like to travel, I like to cruise.
Real talk,
And,
the mom is the greatest
my biggest
actor
thing
in
is
this entire
I love
thing.
to
My startup company that I founded got funded $10 million by Evergreen Capital.
You said that might happen. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Oh, what? 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 No! I don't know what to do! I don't know
Just
what to
sit back and
do!
enjoy the ride.
Oh god, no. Mouth noises.
Yep.
Well,
So that happened.
I'm assuming the birds go crazy due to some solar panel shenanigans. Otherwise, what's the point of all this setup? I swear to God, if there's not a reason that's been established in this 45 minutes of setup, I'm gonna have a stroke. What? 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 What?
You wanted some birds.
This is a joke, right? This is made as a joke.
Nope.
I got this one bird sound on loop, huh? Shit!
Rob, you're breaking it.
We need something to protect ourselves.
We need something to protect ourselves.
Bitch,
Use
did
these
you just
two.
get f***ing hangers? I'ma die.
Here you
I'ma
go.
die. I'ma
Alright.
die.
Here they come.
No. No, what are you swinging at? I'm clawing my eyes out. What? What? Where? From whence did you get an automatic weapon? What? 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 Where did the Trump kid come from?
From the trunk.
What's your name, sweetie? Susan.
Susan is over this shit already.
Well, we're gonna make this
Same,
feel all
Susan.
better. Thank you.
Bitch.
Thanks. Thank you.
I'll stand guard. Go get food and water.
I'll stand guard. Just shut the door. You dip. Go to the beach and have a picnic in this wide open space with no cover. I was joking. I was joking and they did it.
Can we just talk about it at the picnic area? You want to talk? Okay, all right.
See, what would have been cool is if you would have been like, you want to talk? All right, well, speaking of this, and pulled a gun on him. Let me write this shit. Sorry.
Well, you certainly know a lot about birds.
Well, I should. I'm an ornithologist.
What?
Work with birds for a living.
Ornithologist?
No, I'm pretty sure he's an ornithologist.
Uh-huh. Gotcha. Caught you shitting.
Oh, when you're at your most vulnerable.
Oh.
The Eagles killed Becky.
Sorry. Just imagine the Eagles football team.
Rod, I'm gonna go get those people. Okay?
Why?
Okay.
No. What? What? Oh! Oh! Is that what's happened? Wow!
Howdy. Can you sell me some gas for my truck?
Sorry, but we need it.
There it is.
You can sell me some gas.
Oh, don't worry. He's about to get his comeuppance. Ah! Oh! With that little, like... I hope y'all know how to filter or sterilize that water.
Peace, man.
Peace!
Down here.
You live in the tree?
Sure do.
You're a tree hugger?
You could put it that way. You're very safe here in the forest. Haven't you noticed those eagles seem to be going after people in their cars and gas stations? Besides, it's not the eagle that I worry about. It's the dry drought weather. Damn global warming. I hear a mountain lion. I gotta get back to my house.
I hear a mountain lion. That's the best, like, I want to end this conversation. That's what I'm going to start saying. I hear a mountain lion. I gotta go.
I'm hungry.
Go find a bird.
I don't know.
They self-barbecue on Implosion.
Hey, look, a fishing rod.
I can go catch some fish. Oh, look, a stove.
A
We can
stove?
cook it.
I don't wanna.
Craft services for this movie were provided by 7-Eleven. That's not a joke either.
You got a fish.
I hate you! What? Stop him, man. Oh! You finally run out of... Hallelujah! The engine sounds. And we've changed to like owl sounds. What?
Look, they're leaving.
Okay, we get it. They're leaving. What? I love love that this grip is just like gliding and this one is just like
every now and then
booking it.
a couple of birds are flat, but they're keeping the same pace with each other.
Yeah, we are still on the scene, huh? Still on the scene. I'm having an aneurysm. This is it. This is the end.
Yeah, I mean, what'd you expect? So, that was the masterpiece, Birdemic. Overall thoughts?
You know that scene from A Clockwork Orange where they pry his eyes open?
Yeah, and they're conditioning to feel nausea at violence.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is what they showed him. Like, this is what they showed him. This is...
Uh-huh.
How do I sum up? This is worse than The Room. Hands down, that's 100% my feels on this. This was...
Yeah, because The
awful.
Room... Go ahead.
Nope. Yep. Okay. So, The Room just had, like, not great acting.
And a not great story.
And a not great...
It didn't make a lot of sense.
But, God, at least there were some, like, funny, memorable bits. Were they intentionally funny and memorable? No. But I say so often, oh, hi, Mark. And, like, so anyways, how's your sex life? Like, that shit's gold. I can't think of a thing from this movie other than the kamikaze birds that I found, like, ha 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 ha. Like, that I could think of later and be like, oh, that was funny.
Hanging with my family?
No. That hurt me.
Because, you know, The Room had like, I think it's like, what, a $5 or $6 million budget? Like, he actually hired professional directors and crew. And this movie was made for around $10,000. And according to Whitney Moore, the girl who played Natalie, most of the time it was just the two leads and the director with the camera. Like, and there was no crew. Like, and a lot of the audio, like, the reason it was from waist up is because a lot of times she had the boom mic between her legs, holding it there to try to capture audio.
What kind of boom mic were they using?
I have no idea.
So this was in 2010?
Mm-hmm.
So there's these really cool things called directional mics or even shotgun mics that are designed to aim towards the person speaking. They're not that expensive.
You mad?
I'm just... So here's the deal, right? I consider myself a green individual. Like, I'm on board with recycle, reduce, reuse. I'm on board with being conscious about energy usage, you know? But so this was serious, right?
Yes,
this
100%
was
serious. Somewhere in the middle of the movie, you asked, like, this is a joke.
It's a joke.
And before we started watching the movie, I almost wanted to say, like, this is a real movie. Like, this is not... But I'm glad I didn't.
I wouldn't have believed you. I wouldn't have believed you.
I almost, like, because I knew you were going to ask that. Like, is this real? Was this made as a joke? I knew you were going to ask that. So I wanted to go ahead and tell you, like, nope, this is 100%. And it was an earnest attempt at a movie.
Maybe. No compliment sandwich? No. Okay, hold on. Let me try for a compliment sandwich. Okay. Compliment sandwich of Birdemic.
Which way are you going to go with
criticism?
This? Like criticism, then a good, then a criticism?
Yes.
Okay.
So first criticism. Everything.
Well, then what is there left to compliment?
No, hold on. All right. First criticism. Realistic criticism. Audio. I could almost look past the shitty cuts, but the audio was so jarring.
Yeah, it's very distracting. Yeah, the audio would drop in and out, and you would have background noise.
And it doesn't take that much to get manageable audio. I think that's the thing that was, like, hurt me. So criticism, audio. Compliment. Nat's mom. She was great. I believed her as a sincere mom. Criticism. Everything else. Sandwich. Complete. Toast it. Put it in your mouth. You're welcome.
The mom and Nat. I thought Nat, at least when she was speaking, her dialogue and her inflection came off as natural.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
But Rod there, you want to talk about an NPC?
It was so painful.
Like, I so badly wanted at the end.
He was the lead.
Yeah. I wanted it to be like, I wanted there to be a reason for his speech pattern to be so weird, and I wanted that to be because he was a bird in human disguise.
Just 3 seagulls in a trench coat.
At the end, he rips off his mask and it's a giant, like, bird. He's like... That would have made sense for everything before.
Reshoot, please. We did all that setup. For what? All this shit with their company. I was like, oh, it's gonna come down to like his company's at fault for the Birdemic.
No, everybody's at fault.
Nope.
No, it's global warming and the fossil fuels. Didn't you listen to the scientists, ornithologist?
The ornithologist. But that required 45 minutes plus of setup for nothing. Like, I'm mostly mad at that. Like, the CGI was atrocious. However,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bird sounds, specifically the that made up for
birds
it a
that sound
little.
like a prop plane, and they're just kamikaze, and they explode.
Why did they explode?
Because science. That's how birds.
Science. That's just stupid.
That's how birds work.
I started to like the room. I started to appreciate the hot mess that the room is once y'all saw the video and I could like see all your comments. And I'm like, oh, hi, Mark, and this, that, and the other. I'm wondering if this will improve my feelings towards this movie once it's out into the public sphere and I can share in my pain with everybody else. Because right now, I gotta tell you, shit ain't looking good.
I don't know what you're talking about. This movie is an experience. It may come as a surprise to you that due to the low budget, there wasn't really a crew.
Shocked. Utterly shocked.
So a lot of the cast had to do a lot of those duties.
Just imagine the kids running around with cameras and that explains the shitty angles.
In the credits there were crew members credited, but those are made up by James Wynn to make it seem like there was an actual crew to make it more of a professional movie.
Oh, baby. It wasn't, though. Doesn't matter if you make up names. It was not a professional movie.
It was great. You're just wrong, all right?
Okay.
You're going to have to take the L on this one.
All right, go on. I will gladly take the L.
Speaking of cast members who performed other duties, Whitney Moore, the girl who played Natalie, she did all the makeup and effects after the first 2 makeup artists quit.
That's not a good sign.
So...
I mean, she did a good job.
Like, yeah, I'll give a compliment for that.
Yeah.
One for her acting. It wasn't great, but it was better.
Than Rod.
Yeah, her and her mom are probably like the best parts of the movie as far as like acting wise.
Yeah.
She said she auditioned in a high school parking lot, which she said should have been her first red flag.
Yep.
And then was called an hour later by the director to tell her she got the part.
You got the part because you were the only one that showed up.
Which should have been a second red flag.
Yep.
At one part when they were doing like the pumpkin festival thing, you asked if they had permission to do that. No, a lot of the places and stuff, they did not have permission or permits to go shoot. They ended up getting kicked out of some places. But they went out one place and they were shooting, and it was like near a walking and like jogging trail. Mm-hmm. And there were people jogging, and the director was telling them to get out of the shot. Mm-hmm. And apparently she told him, you can't
don't have a permit.
Yeah, you can't tell people to do that. So he got mad and didn't speak to her for like 3 weeks.
Lucky.
So all of his director notes, like whenever they were filming and he wanted to give her direction, he would give it to Rod there to give to her.
Oh my God, you should have left, baby girl.
Yeah.
There's no way that you got paid enough for this shit.
She said she likes it now. It's got a cult following. So it'll have screenings and people will bring coat hangers and kind of like with The Room where they bring spoons and throw footballs. So it's got a cult following, and it's led to her. She said it's led to her meeting all her friends in Hollywood and everything. So she appreciates it more now. But during the time of filming, she said it was a miserable experience, and it was just not great.
I can absolutely believe that, love.
It may also come as a surprise to you. This film was rejected from Sundance Film Festival.
A gasp.
So the director took that van, the one he bought for $300 used, and sprayed blood on it and bird feathers and put banners on it that said like Birdemic and drove it up and down the Hollywood Strip.
All right, well, that's just guerrilla marketing, and I appreciate it. Like,
and
that's clever.
That's what caught the eye of Severin, the production company that distributed the movie. There's a YouTube channel called Corridor Crew, and it's a bunch of VFX artists. They break down. They'll normally bring in other Hollywood people to like break down like how visual effects shots were done, and they kind of tweak it. Like they've made a series where they take PG-13 movies and like make them R-rated, like add stuff, where they make their own edits to movies
about it. Okay.
But they did Birdemic. They went in and they redid the visual effects for the birds, and they did add like a big boss bird at the end.
Boss bird.
And they brought Whitney Moore in to reshoot some scenes.
That's awesome.
So I have to show you that afterwards.
Yes.
I would highly recommend going and watching that because it's hilarious. Also, How Did This Get Made podcast. They did an episode on this, of course, and they had Weird Al on. In that episode said this may be his favorite movie ever.
Babe, ow. Ow.
And they also had Whitney Moore on to talk about it. So it was great. I would highly recommend listening to that
I
too.
will. Maybe it'll change my opinion a little bit.
It's so good. Anything else you want to discuss about the movie before we get into the ratings?
I can't think of anything else. I think my brain's just shut down. Like, I'm just...
How far did you make it into the movie before your brain shut down? Before it's just completely fried? Because that's your thing. You don't handle cringe very well.
No, I don't.
And I love it.
I see, that's why our relationship works. Because, like, I don't like peanut butter. You love it. Like, I don't like cherry flavored things. You love it. I don't like cringe. You love it. So I give you all of those things. And it's fine.
You don't handle cringy stuff very well. And this movie is... super
99% cringe, and that's why it hurt me. Let's rate this shit. I'm done.
You just done? I could talk about this movie conservatively for the next like 3 hours.
Don't want to.
Just let's rewatch it and really unpack it.
Oh god, no.
Alright, so what would you rate this movie?
1.
Oh, 1?
I only rated that because I like the mom, and Natalie's okay every once in a while. A 1. A generous 1.
Well. I feel sorry for you. You can't take enjoyment in this. So, people have asked me in the comments, they said, Matthew, what movie would you rate a 10?
Bitch, I'll put you in the face. Don't you dare sully our rating system.
And it would be Birdemic. But no, I'm joking. That's a facetious rating. It's a great movie for a bad movie night.
I'm so hot.
Thanks.
It's so hot in here now. Okay.
Burning. This laugh attack brought to you by Birdemic.
Okay, I'm fine.
I'm
composed.
Anyway, no, I would. Yeah, it would be. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. It's a bunch of hot garbage. But I love it.
What would you rate it though? You gotta put a number on it, boo.
The number that comes to mind is like a 2.
A 2. Okay. That's so generous. You're so generous. You're such a kind writer.
But I would also recommend that you get together with a group of friends and watch this.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Because it is hilarious.
Those of you watching along with us, I'm sorry and thank you for hanging out. Patrons, thank you so much for voting and for gifting me
for
with
picking this movie. It is an experience.
Yep, I think that's about all I can handle for one night. So again, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like. Make sure to leave us a comment. Let us know.
What do you think about Birdemic?
What would you rate
What would you rate them? Is this movie a masterpiece or a waste of an hour and a half of your life?
Yes. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. We're really close to 30,000.
Yeah, almost there.
Maybe we can magically have hit 30 by the time this comes out. I don't know. We'll see. The world's wild. Who's to say? Thank y'all so much. Y'all take care, and we will see you next time with another first time. Bye.